Abi minyo abi.
Bir özürlü de burada işte mal.
Koridor çıkıyor düşkündürün abi. Mal. Kes lan. Yeah buddy.
Abi iyi oynadın abi.
Oğlum lan.
Drum iyi oynadın Drum.
What the fuck, Dr. Home? It's you again. Whoa. Oh. Dr. Home 3 from yesterday. You remember me?
Yeah, I remember you.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, man.
It's you again. From yesterday.
I remember you.
Three kills as they wrap all the way around. Like we say, big hat from one player.
When on the CT side, you want all your grenades, focus on the utility side of the game, hold the T's out, be ready with those incendiaries. But I guess at this point as well, the way Scream's playing, it's like, dude, can you just get 4-1 digs maybe?
Yeah, get a deagle, go nuts.
Did you give that a go? But not going to be the case. But this is smart though. It might seem weird saving pistols, but you can see they've got armor as well. So that's a lot of investment. If they do save 4 players with upgraded pistols and armor, they get a second bite of the cherry going to the next round, and still being attention to take it. So we'll be 10-7, as I said, likely to be 10-8. But the fact they save those pistols actually gives them a fighting chance. It's not over in terms of the next round. Won't be a full eco at least. So wants to play from QB Fire here. 2 AKs, 3 SMGs. Here's a look at the head-to-heads. Boomich versus Scream. Scream with 25 frags. Boomich so with 17, 12 deaths. Yeah. Quick on the top of Banana here. Looking to secure round number 8, and that's when the pressure starts to be applied to Team envyus. They've got 3 players here. Wide to receive this execution towards B. You don't really need much with one. They just smokes towards CD spawn, coffins, 1 Molotov in towards new boxes. That should be enough. They double down and put 1 towards emo as well. This is just eradicating risks, areas they don't have to check when they make their way towards the bomb site itself. Bomb's still down at T steps though, so they might not necessarily go in here. They've definitely pulled the rotations over. A bomb site completely open, and that's very well done. So they've shown that they are fully executed towards B. Molotovs, smokes.
Boomich takedown happy. And you're exactly right. A covered off. Belina to watch down toward middle. Malik found by Quick. Interestingly enough, from Boiler before he even got that far, so. Scream wants to save his Deagle and armor one more time, but there'll be guns drawn, and we get to the 10-8 scoreline, so 2 rounds between them. And a tough task still ahead for Envy. Scream will hope that this first half was not in vain, but like I say, CT side's going to be very difficult. You can get away with early rotations from B with good banana control. There are ways to compensate on Inferno that perhaps other maps don't lend themselves to, but everyone's going to have to step up considerably.
First buy will come in. AWP potential is there. Sixer though, he has a very up and down tournament. If you remember that map, like the game on Cash, he had that amazing round on the A bomb side. He has like crazy highlight moments like once every half. The rest of the time is always very average. So he does have a very high skill ceiling. He just very rarely gets near it. You know, like he's good for maybe one kill a round. At best doesn't even go for this round. And we saw the blunder he had in the first half as well against the Pistols. Very talented Orba, but just inconsistent.
A lot of pressure toward the apartments from QBM. 3 players. Malek's the one to shut down or drives. Melina wins it with the map. 10 happy. He's pushing away. He wants to get up to quad and get away from the apartments. That's going to cost him because Shipka's already got position. Waterfalls is pushed through. They're behind Sixer. And it all falls apart.
Yeah, Malek's having a really rough time here. He started off Arch's time towards the apartment. There's Malek. Rough game for him. It started off so well for this team, and they can feel this falling out of their grasp now.
Just sympathize with him ever so slightly.
Oh yeah, let's be clear. Like, he's not a CSGO player. Just for anyone who's tuning in, maybe saw the Scream stats on Twitter and stuff, wanted to see what's going on. It's RPK that's been taken ill, and Malek is the coach of the team. He was brought in last minute. Obviously hasn't been prepared. He knows the strategies, but his fracking ability is not going to be on a pro level at all. And QB5, you might not have heard of them, but they are a hard-hitting, skilled team. There he gets his 3rd kill. Take that.
Accuracy not required for that.
No,
and the nade stack as well. Good play, but the problem is they went for the stack. And A is open. Boomic is there with the bomb. Malek will make contact, and they'll realize Sixers sitting toward the arch. XMS goes in and picks up the MP9, but Waterfalls. Perhaps don't go chasing Waterfalls right now. He has an M4. Scream doesn't care. He's got an AK. Another kill. Malek goes down to quick. 3 versus 3 with guns. A single kit for XMS. There's a chance in it if they can find the next pick quick enough. No pun intended, because he's the next one that's close by. But with the smoke off toward quad, they'll just save the weapons to try and boost the economy. But this now means tie game 10-10.
Absolutely. Well, QB5 put the best foot forward in the second half. Bomb will go off, of course, and this is where envyus will start to rock at this point in the second half. Good nades at the start, as you pointed out. It was Malek to pick it up. 3 nades down towards the design to pick up an initial pick. There was actually 5 players on the B side of the map at the very start. As we head into round number 21, there will be a tactical timeout for Team envyus. That is actually their first tactical timeout, believe it or not. They had that stunner of a first half, but now things starting to get a little bit dicey here. ADR, that's very high indeed.
You gotta wonder what the ADR was after round 6. He's probably like 250.
Yeah. Sixer brings out the AWP. Now what's the play here? The AWP on Inferno, the CT side especially, you'll see some of the world's best Orpas completely batter their opponents on this particular side. It's very powerful indeed. You can get banana, middle, apartments, second mid through the window. If you're smart and you have good smokes and good support and flashbangs for your teammates, you can have monstrous halves. But Sixer, like we said, he's one of those Orpas that has amazing rounds every now and then pretty quiet for the rest of the game. Here we go then. Good incendiaries though. Sixer trying to get that first pick. Doesn't work out from Jinquad, takes him down. That was the AWP as well. That's actually quite devastating as the flashbangs come through. Full banana control. gathered by the QB5 squad. This is it. They're trying to bully the Malik. Set up there towards the house. He can't challenge that. He needs to play in the pit. I can't stress that enough. He's not going to have the firepower or the aim to challenge them there. This Russian team are very, very good indeed in terms of individual skill.
Absolutely. And like you say, got down the op, so Happy's picked that up, but they've certainly taken control of Banana in doing so. Boom, which will hang out. He's going to challenge it as well.
What's he doing?
I mean, I get it, coach mentality. He wants information, but they're already a man down.
Yeah,
and it's not like he's been winning duels.
It's not the play at all. Alright, it's the round over. It's going to be a 5-on-2 now. Great play from QB5. Don't get me wrong. They're waiting for mistakes to be made. You're right. They do need to gather information, but Malik, I don't think that's the place to do it. Maybe facing towards the middle of a flashbang, that could be interesting, but it's walking down that narrow corridor and you're not prepared for the duels is not going to give them too much there, and planting towards it. That was actually perfectly played by QB5. They get the opening pick at the very start. Good banana control. Nades at the top. Dodging the initial incendiaries in the city side with the smokes. Challenging with a pre-fire on the corner. Taking down the AWPer in the form of Sixer. And then they wait for mistakes to be made. And Malik, unfortunately for him, he's the one to make it. Happy starting to hit some really nice shots here as QB5 hunts him down. He's got 3 in total. He wants to hold on to that AWP desperately. If he can do that with maximum loss bonus, they'll be able to force around it. XMS of 6k. Scream with 46, and he gets a 4th looking for the ace. He's not going to win the round, of course. And the final player, Valina, comes in from B. Happy almost certainly gets this. He feel he's going to hit him.
Whatever he does, Happy's the one to get the ace, not Scream. But he won't do. At least save the AWP. But the lead is gone after being in absolute control. Driven by one man in the first half, and Malik. Again, I get it. Coach mentality, his thought process is if I can get information, which is what he would want his players to do in certain situations, but obviously it's different to assess it when you're in the player position. And even if it was a good play to make, he's not exactly hitting the shots that suggest I would want him to go.
That's my whole point. If it's that sort of game, like, let the other boys do that. You just need to hold tight. I know we're focusing a lot on that, but it's one of the key storylines of this game. It's
good nades.
Unprecedented, but there we go.
Good nades.
Lots of damage being done.
How is Valina still alive? Excuse me.
Well, I've got 5 players towards the bomb, so it means you have to execute him out. You can't fall back. You have no idea what map control you've lost here. They'll go for the smoke. It's the Molotov to flashbangs, and they'll just commit.
Indeed. Boom. Missed the first hit. Happy. Ooh. Doesn't take that. He doesn't want to do. Flinch it. Instead, Sixers down in this site, however, so it is, although bomb not planted, a retake because Boomich has control. Covers off Ruins, Malik down to Waterfalls, and XMS and Scream are already backing off.
This is a really nice call from QB5. They've been running fast defaults so far, working the picks, pushing them back, getting those kills in apartments like we mentioned, and now they go for a full set piece off the bat. They're in full control of this game, and they're on track to actually take the map as well. It's gutting for envyus, but Scream definitely has dropped off. I can't even remember the last time he got a face. He said on 27. I don't think he's posted a frag in the second half. I think,
yep. Posted 2. He had 25.
The 25 and a half. Okay, well, there we go.
But again, it kind of highlights what we were saying. If one player is having an incredible half like Magisk did, that's fine. Great. Congratulations. You've carried your team to success. When you swap over, it's a very different story.
Indeed.
Everyone's got to step up. And if one player's, I guess, taking the helm and being super aggressive and it's working, it's one thing. But if you're almost relying on that one player, which it's masked, sometimes masked by how successful Scream was, that just shows that the others are a little bit weak, perhaps, and that's being exposed now, I think, as well.
Waterfalls watching the banana there for the rotations. They are firmly in the driving seat right now. Team envyus will take their second timeout as we enter round 23. If you're listening via the wireless, the scoreline is 12-10 in favour. Has significantly dropped off in the second half.
guns again, at least for Envy. No AWP for Sixer. Tournament life on the line for both teams, mind you. But for Envy, considering they're chasing at this point.
Grenades, but not doing too much damage. Boomich though, playing with fire in more ways than one as he nails the headshot. XMS goes down, and will be a flashbang in response, but that was so brave. He could have got nothing for that, but XMS didn't anticipate to be standing in the fire itself. Now Scream has to try and respond here. Firing in towards the smoke there at T-steps with an early 5-on-4, more the same here. That's such a gift for QB5. Now you can wait for mistakes to be made. Same idea. See if anyone walks into the crosshair. It's Malik who's posted up in the apartments once again. He cannot challenge that position. This is a fine...
I just don't know that it's going to work. Oh, that was perfect. That headshot as well.
That's nice.
Well done. Malik down to 2 HP, mind you, even with that headshot. So quick. Got off a good one. But it brings them back to 4 versus 4, at least. Felina takes out Malik. He'll collect on it. Pit open as a result, so stack up inside of the A site. That's a problem. Pit's such a good anchoring position, but Scream's going to get aggressive instead.
He has to do it. It doesn't work out for him. Felina takes him down. Happy, alone, isolated on the A site. We need a world-class performance out of him here. No rounds posted at all in the second half. It's now very close to going home. This is a 1-2 game.
Well, there's some matchup as well. Some matchups, I should say, excuse me, depending on the draw, which comes up immediately after and rectify that situation. Very vocal on the QBF side.
Oh, yes.
Good to know that even in Russian they still call it banana.
I didn't catch that, did I? Okay, well, there we go. Well, envyus, 1 timeout remaining. It's do or die time. They've got 3 players hovering around the 5K mark, 2 of them under 4. It's looking rough. I think that they need to be more dynamic here. Instead of just doing default setups, let's actively challenge them. Instead of sitting at the top waiting for the TC, let's get down there. Let's start kills, 14 deaths, and he had 1 glorious round so far. The rest has been quiet for him. There it is. Thank you for bringing that up. Waterfall's the AWP of QB5. 12 goes ahead, and Sixer just on 9.
Did say that Scream needed to step up. He certainly did, but we needed Sixer as well, more so on the CT side.
Yeah, he had to be the secondary star.
So Waterfall's bottom mid with an op. For the T's, force from Envy. Sees at XMS. Famas from Malik. Quick to push the apartments, in fact. 3 players from QBF to do so. Bomb intentionally dropped, safe side of them. So back toward the bottom of alt middle. And an early rotation call from Sixer to join Scream and XMS. It looks like they want to go aggressive, so Jimka's the one that's waiting for them. He's got a whole right side. Spotted. Oh, no, I'm not sure he was. I was going to say spotted because they jumped over, but he'd already made his way all the way behind the wall. Good play from Scream.
Yeah, that could be enough. Good smoke as well, buys him some time. 4-on-4 though, we always say, and Matt does favour the T's, and the defense of Team envyus right now is going to be spread thin, even more so with Malik still alive. XMS, one of the other key names of Team envyus, goes down. In terms of grenades, 2 flashbangs remaining for the French side, and this is a good fake. The smoke towards CD's one going to pull a rotation. That's going to be Sixer staying towards Beaver now, and up to Happy and Malik as they sit on the wrong side of the bomb site here. Smokes towards the arch. If they can smoke library as well, that'd be fantastic. But Waterfall and Boomovich, they might have just made the killing blow. As Sixer, okay, buys them something to work with here. 10 seconds remaining. The bomb still on the ground. If he can find this, they might have a chance. 29 HP on Boomovich, or Felina, I should say. The bomb down.
Sixer to go for the reload. Couldn't punish. A4, and he might have been able to push out a little bit further. He's desperate to just try and bait them out with shots as Scream arrives, and they're already considering the save. They don't have a kit, so they're backing off, and it's now 14 rounds for QBF. Much like Sprout, who had a 10-5 lead on their game, didn't collect a second half round on Cobblestone. It looks like Envy's going to be in the same position at this rate.
You're absolutely right.
Different map, different side, same result.
Still yet to post a single round in the second half. Rich is about 24 kills for him. Nipping at the heels of Scream.
Malik in the second half has as many kills as Scream has, by the way. Scream's got 3 this half, Malik has 3 this half.
Does he really? Well, that's not good news.
It's a tough situation, surely.
Well, now, looking down the barrel of match point, Team envyus need to decide what they're going to do.
Throw Scream to apartments, because they are still trying to pressure Malik.
They need to be
throw it off.
more assertive, I think. They couldn't just hold in this default and hope for the best. As QB Fire beating every single angel, finding the opening pick consistently.
The reason I would say throw him to there is not, I'm saying, you know, Scream's the carrier that he's going to just dominate from that position. I'm saying that because they're pressuring Malik looking for an easy duel, he'll surprise them at least once.
Yeah. This feels like it might be done now. envyus have just rolled over on the second half. Malik being spotted. He got stuck out there. Takes a nade, but not too much damage. Smoked it off. Buy some time. But mid-control fully established by QB Fire.
Yeah, completely gave up the mid-wall. Sixer forced back as well. Forced back by the smoke. Still manages to get Boomich, who just picks the bomb. Although he can't really hold that position, at least gets the call that they can rotate more pressure in that position. Unfortunately, Happy will go down to the lead, trying to do exactly that. Smoke tagged out here, that hit Sixer's body. He's on 17. Tries to flash, Scream in, but it actually works out. Scream goes down, but Jimqua's still blinded. Actually kills Valina, and then Sixer walks into capitalize on it. Waterfalls, though. What a shot, and as if Malik couldn't buy a break before. What a dramatic way to go down. Sixer stepping up will still get quick, and there's a chance. 6 HP only for Waterfalls, and they have the bomb covered off.
That was so sick from Waterfalls. How has he hit that? 2 versus 1, though. Surely this is the first round poster for Team envyus. If they lose this, the game's over. They have to post this round in their favor. Good incendiary, but the bomb's already been picked up. That Molotov might be even better, but Sixer surely gets the kill. He's going to fall back. He'll have a chance to reposition here.
And although the flash went through and Scream got caught, it actually confused Jim kind of. So actually Sixer got all the kills that envyus got that round, because one was a team kill.
Jumps up, takes loads of damage, no scope in the face.
Poor Malik.
Down the throat. And there will be Waterfalls to get taken out. And the first round posted for Team envyus in the second half. Is it enough? We'll surely find out. QB Fire. Full buy, of course. They've got plenty of money. They've got enough for the rest of the game, really. 10k after the full investment. Moved over quick there. Waterfalls and Valina not far behind. Same for Boomich as well. Lots of cash. If envyus lose this, it'll be 11. That's 100% game over. They'll be double. Well, they would be double eco. XMS still low. MP9 for him. Famous for Malik. Good nade at the start. Malik has been flashed in before. You can see them focusing this area now. They want to take him down.
Malik waiting. Good shot.
There we go.
Takes bomb. Boomich looks for another. Valina. He's tagged, but not down. 40 HP. Good effort from Malik. Good. In his first double winner in the game. Oh, Sixer got position, but not the shot. Waterfalls was a better one. And Sixer's got a problem because he's missing shots, but Happy's not. Around the corner, and it's again Waterfalls. Single digits, and he'll go down. Flames just catch him. And he's back with 2 in a row, but money was substantial, still is substantial for QBF.
Could what? Ask yourself at this point. Is Sixer the right player to be the AWP for envyus? Like,
Better question, not just this tournament.
Online in like the initial sectors of Pro League this year, He looked great. I've criticised him before, and I said that, you know what, he's turned it around. I'm convinced now. These last few lands I've seen from him was right, like easy shots for most top-tier AWPers. But still happy he recovers the situation. As Ribbon, though, lose this, and they are done for. XMS fully invested again for the MP9. He does love the choosier weapons. But finally, 2 rounds in a row. It's 9-2 in the second half, after being a 10-5 lead, of course.
Jimka. Flash in, but no further pressure. Quick. Will smoke the boost. Scream the man to play it. 4 kills in this half stream.
Yeah, what a drop off that's been.
Time to show. The form he had doesn't have the AK, maybe that's part of it, but even still, they've also not really been going this direction much toward where he's playing. Ready this time. Jimka's more ready. Down he goes. And oh, what a turnaround. 180. XMS gone as well.
Save. They have to save. Can't go for this.
They are.
Money will be in the absolute bin next round. Save the AWP, the AK-47, the M4. Indeed it is. Match point now for QB5. Remember, envyus lose this map. They're going home. Constant ability to fire. We'll get 2-2. RPK missing from the server. Taken ill. It looked like Scream had done enough. He got the entire team on his back and he was carrying tremendously in the first half. And unfortunately for him, CT side has not delivered as much success. It's Sixer that had to join him as well. He had one great round. If ever there was a time to show up, this would be it. These next 3 rounds, they need time now. It's the only way to stay alive in this tournament.
RPK. We'll have everything crossed as he watches on. Jimka, that's brilliant. Walks in, reads it well.
Wow,
the second shot.
Bullying them, isn't he?
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Or as every player in this event would say, nice!
That is true. Even in Russian, I was that with Yanko. I was like, well, what does that mean? He goes, yeah, it just means nice. It's like everyone says it in their own language. Nice!
Ubiquitous.
Yeah. There we go. So timeout for QB5. They want to close this one out right here, right now. They know that envyus have saved weaponry, of course. It is going to be 6 on the AWP and 1 AK-47, 3 M4s, 2 of which are the A1S. Just to note, it is quite popular on Inferno. A map based around aggressive smokes and trying to spam down specific choke points. And they're currently residing on 5 kills, 21 deaths. At the top, of course, it should be screaming up 29-15. At the top of the terrorist forces, QB5's Boomage, and 24 and 16 at the bottom. It will be Quick on 12 and 17. There's the scores on the doors. And there was the hero of the first half. Round number 28. Do or die time. We've gone all the way. Almost every single round played here. But the envyus have done enough. They won the pistol in this half. I would say it would be done.
Yeah, sure. They could have carried the just rode it out. It might have still come to double digits, but they would have enough time and space to do that. Valina, very quick toward the apartments. They know, again, that Malik has been playing in the hallway, so quick spray down to see if he's there, and Quick will then transition his position. Try and spot down the corridor, but there's a smoke there, so quick spray is the best he can offer. And then a spam spray. Scream has decided this round to play on A. He went for the boost on the windowsill, but scared off by the spray that was coming through the spam window. Flashed out is Belina as well to work quad. Scream still around the corner. Has 4 has a flash to work with, and he's got more than one this time. He'll take down Boomich as well. He's for more, but Waterfalls has the shot. Not only that, he's found XMS. What a half from Waterfalls. T-side and AWP on this map is not easy. Guardian we often praise. Waterfalls deserves some this half as well.
Yeah, Scream went for the third kill there. He knows Malik's alone. If he doesn't get it, he's going to struggle to find a frag, which he did. He had the opportunity from the balcony, but it doesn't work out for him. 3 versus 2 now, smoked out of the bomb site. 6 and Happy doing what they can. Happy given a chance there, but caught reloading. Quick might have done it. Sixer will get the AWP, and that's it. Envyus are out of the tournament. Congratulations to QB Fire. They move forward to the two brackets. Still one more game to go, Matt, and they will be finding out their opponents with the draw after this particular game. Commiserations to Envyus, and thank you to Malik for stepping in there at the very last minute. A difficult scenario to be in. Never played a competitive game of CSGO before, and it's a shame that it works out like that.
To be clear, he definitely plays the game. The coach, unfortunate circumstances mean that he was in for RPK, and he definitely sympathized with Envy for this, the conditions they had to play through. However, you posed the question yesterday before all of this: what remains for Envy and what comes next?
Yeah,